So this is the Rotate Mate base, like this, and you just slot it in against the L of your stamping platform. Any stamping platform, the Tim Holtz one, any with a hinge is pretty universal. There's not one that we've found that it doesn't work with, apart from the ones with the springs. I believe Hunky Dory maybe do one that's sprung instead of a hinge. Right. Not those kind.
That's Crafter's Companion, that one.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Hunky Dory's got the hinge. Yeah.
Anyone with a hinge, that will work fine. Okay. So the slimline attachment just slots into your base, and you have other pieces as well. So you've got this one here, and then I just washi tape them together, but you can see you've got all the way down to the slimmer one. So this is a great acrylic block for your sentiments and that kind of thing as well. So we're going to start with just this piece here. What you would do is you would measure your card, kind of draw the lines here and guillotine it to the right size so it fits into this slot here. Then we're going to put this over the top and kind of trap our card in, and then we can position our stamps so we know where they're going to go. So once you've positioned your stamps, they kind of don't move anywhere. You always move the cardstock instead of the stamps.
Okay, right.
So kind of make your little composition of stamps. So if I get this and I'm going to put that against here, these are the celestial stamps that we've brought before with the Rotate Mate, but you could use your Handsies, Craft Room, or any of your tiny stamps. I'm going to position these little sparkles in the middle, I think, like so. And let's see how we get on with that. So.
And you can be using any stamps, it doesn't matter, provided they fit in the opening.
Yeah. So we close the lid of our platform.
Yeah.
And we pick up those stamps. And now we can move this so we can pop our magnets down. And as long as everything is in the corner, so your Rotate Mate is here, this is fixed in, and this is butted up against the acrylic, you'll be fine and you're good to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab some VersaFine ink and ink up these stamps. And then give it a good press. So what I'm going to do now is take out my cardstock. I'm going to twist it round and pop it into the bottom here. So we can ink up our stamps once again. And then we're going to lift that lid and pop it onto here. And then we've got that opposite effect and that symmetry. So now what we can do is I'm going to grab one of my sentiments and just pop it down the side. I think they look really nice as a border on these DL cards. So I'll just take my other stamps off here and pop them back. I don't know if the Acrylitabs are on the show, but we normally store our stamps on acrylic.
Yeah, they are. We've got them in the show.
Ah, fab. So if you have lots of clear stamps, you might want to store them on our Acrylitabs. They're a storage solution where you can keep everything nice and safe. So let me take this off once again. And we're just going to stamp this sentiment down the side here.
But I bet you won't get stuck because it's a simple system, but such a clever system. Everything is evenly spaced, even now for DL-shaped cards, which I think is ingenious.
So now let's find another bit to just pop into this gap here. So you can really get creative and think, oh, what can I put in there? What will fit? So I've got some more sparkles here, and I think they will look great in this gap right here, like so. And as long as your card is butted up against the acrylic, you're always going to get that symmetry. So closing the lid and stamping that there.
Yeah.
And then again, taking it out, twisting it around and popping it back in there.
And it's so quick and easy and so simple, but ingenious.
Stamping that down there, and there we go. And
there you go. There's your completely covered frame for your DL.
So then you could put a sentiment in the middle, or maybe a die or something like that. But yeah, that is how you would stamp with the slimline attachment. Now, if you're wondering what are all the other bits for, what you could do is pop this in here. Just take off the washi tape so they don't get lost. There we go. And then you could put this bit in here, and then with your harmony tool, maybe blend in the middle, or if you want to go a little bit further. So what we could do is grab our harmony tool, just give it a light blend. So you've got that kind of blue to match and that airbrush finish with those harmony tools.
Perfect.
And then you could maybe put a sentiment in there or a die or whatever you've got.
Excellent.
So that's how the slimline works.